Hello, beautiful people. So we're back in action. You already know the main thing that I grew up on going hardcore, hard in the paint with tournaments was Yu-Gi-Oh! It was my bread and butter, even though was I, some wizard going on top level, winning all these battles and tournaments? No, but I had fun. And it was probably the one that, throughout the time I've collected the most. Sorry, I literally felt like something was tickling me. And then there was, oh yeah, I have long hair. So, again, with this one, it is the Battle of Chaos. So it's not the newest box, but it's up there. And, I still wanted to grab a first edition box of this just because there are some cards in there that are pretty cool and I wanted to explore it because I feel like, why not? Have some fun. Not everything needs to necessarily be the newest to enjoy. So, without further ado, let's just dive in between. Whoa! No, I'm not going to throw it away. We're going to open it. All right, people, so we are back. I indented the plastic a little bit to make it easier to open up. Wait, did I? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I could have sworn I literally partially penetrated the plastic just so, it's, a faster process of opening this up. I know for storage-wise, it's always annoying to, pop open the top of these, because cards can slide through, like the loose commons. But I feel like it is my civil duty to properly open it up the way it's meant to be displayed and showcased in a store. So diving into it right off the bat, it's just so funny after trying all these other card games that, all of them have box toppers, and it's like back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it's like, that's not a thing. So, yeah, so I'm not gonna give commentary on all these. Oh, so this has a Sword Soul. Oh, well, not all of them, but a lot, and Eyeshade. So I'll, again, put hollows separate. I'll move this more back. That over there. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, and there's no more rares. So, yeah. I know the latest set has more of the Dinomorphia. So, yeah. What is this? Part of the Great Double Caster. So, 2 non-effect monsters. I know there is a dragon that's for 2 non-effect monsters that people really love. So yeah, this is interesting. I quickly just glossed over the effect off camera just because don't want to waste too much time with you, because I know a lot of people don't care too much about the random cards. But for me personally, I always find it unique because, especially with also Master Duel, I find it fun and unique to use cards that, aren't too normal. Yeah, I know this is, part of whatever, it's not really part of anything, but it kind of reminds me of, oh, New Vampire, nice. What am I trying to think of? Oh, Morphtronic, there we go, that old school card. Oh, no way. Old school Dark Magician, last card hollow? Wait, I need to look at the other pack now too. Wait, was there a hollow at the end of that too? I don't think there was. No, there wasn't, so that's strange. I don't know if that's meant to happen. I know the alternative art Dark Magician, people, I think it is valuable if you get it a certain rarity, so I don't know if this is it, but I'll start, sleeving some cards up, because that got me hyped just because I want to show onto the camera that Dark Magician again, because look at that. That is something. Wow. Camera. Appreciate the Dark Magician. What's going on? There you go. Come on now, he's the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense. Oh my god. Nostalgia is strong because I love looking at the Dark Magician cards. I used to have a lot of different rarities and forms, and sadly being a kid that was, taken advantage of, because this game did have a lot of older people, and sadly, that was a trend and probably still is, where a lot of them try to take advantage of kids and steal from them. So that was kind of sad. I know I had a Nordic deck, so that could be good for it, that card. So I'll definitely check that out. I'm not necessarily going to sleeve up every card off the bat. But yeah, we'll see. I'll probably, at the end of it, after opening up, I'll try to sleeve up every hollow, But yeah, that Dark Magician got me in the mood to sleeve up just because it was super cool. Alright, so Leaf Place. Okay. Kind of reminds me also of... Oh, there we go. Dinomorphia. Oh my god, what were they? Other... kind of... I'm blanking. Oh my god. Other, like, leaf-oriented cards. Oh, Naturia. There we go. Because it's tough thinking of these archetypes, because a lot of them are very old school. Even though, obviously, you know, in Duel Links and Master Duel... Well, not really in Master Duel, but in Duel Links, Naturia was used a lot. Dark Dimension Soldier. I feel like I could definitely have use for this guy, because I like anything related to Chaos, and just something about him I can tell is related to Chaos. Yep, Banish Dark Monsters. Well, alright, so there you go. So that is a cool card. And I'm sure I'll find a way to put him into a deck. Also, S-Force. I remember seeing some cards that was good for. This card, yeah, it's not hollow. It was just a glare, but yeah, it looks interesting. Tyrant of Thunder. I just find it funny how he's Tyrant of Thunder, but yet, you know, he is not a Thunder card. He is a Fiend. But I'll definitely check him out too, because I feel like Synchros are kind of like my favorite type out of the extra deck. It's tough because I love so many fusion cards too, but I just feel like it's so fun doing OG. I love this artwork too, you know, because I know some people say there's a cute factor on cards to make them worth money, but there we go, Libromancer. I pulled some of that in the latest set. I know a lot of people are really, you know, big on, you know, all the different types of extra deck cards, and I feel like Synchro was kind of like that first new wave installation, you know, because Fusion was the OG. And I know Fusion is back to being popular, and I still love Fusion with passion, but I feel like Synchros were super fun. Oh, more Nordic. That makes me happy. Especially with like Goyo Guardian. I'm actually sad because I definitely had a ultimate rare one. The first ever pack stolen. I also had a ghost rare Stardust Dragon. I also had a ghost rare Black Rose Dragon. So that's the sad part, you know, thinking back to the good old times I loved, knowing that, you know, a lot of those cards are gone, but I know I got it then later on the dual terminal Goyo Guardian. There's like two versions. I got, like, the one I had is not the expensive one, which, you know, sucks because that would have been cool knowing. I'm like, oh, at least I got a different expensive version of Goyo, but it's fine. At least one of my favorite ultimate rare cards, which... Nice. Which isn't worth much anymore, but I still just love the way it looks, is Plague Spreader Zombie, because that was just such a fun card to use in such a different types of decks. Like one of my, I literally would call it my main deck, meanwhile it's like, you know, kind of like a Teledad deck, but I always had Plague Spreader in it, because I just loved Plague Spreader. More Vampire. I feel like vampires, you know, they have like some cards that like people occasionally use. I feel like there was one, what was it, like an XYZ card that I've seen people enjoy. But overall though, it's like when it comes to zombies, it's hard because so many people, you know, use the starter deck with, what's his name, like Balagorod or something. I'm blanking on the name. Where then, you know, nice. Then focus more on... wow, I'm blanking. The Golden Lord. Which, you know, oh my gosh. I definitely, in the beginning of Duel Links, I mean not Duel Links, Master Duel, was sick of the Golden Lord. But it's fine. It's okay, we survived. And ironically, I did pull one at random in Master Duel. But, you know, I didn't really want to try to build a deck for it, because that's the thing. It's like, obviously I want to win when I duel, but I feel like you can find ways to be creative and win. Or like, you know, find unique ways to blend in cards. So maybe if I find a different way to blend it in, even though I see everyone use it with like the card I mentioned before, like the Balagorod. I'm definitely butchering the name. So yeah, maybe it would be cool, you know, with a different zombie archetype. Maybe with vampires, that would be a cool, neat trick, you know? I still am so confused when it comes down to that Dark Magician, because that was at the end of the pack. I don't think any other pack was like that. So I guess that was just an error, but I'm not mad. Oh, I wanted this card. I know it's only like probably like, what, $4 at most, but I wanted the Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon for my fusion deck I have, just because, What's that card? You know, I'm sure I'll randomly find it. You know, when I do my random, you know, box videos of like deck boxes I have, because I don't even know if that deck is even like playable right now, because it probably has some cards that either banned, like maybe it had Verte because I pulled one and before I even realized how, you know, useful it was, and then like was trying to mix and match decks. So it has a dragon card where it's like, you know, you summon it and you automatically add a poly or a different fusion card. And so with that, I know that's a dragon. And then I have like those generic cards where, what was it, Black Ifigi or something? No, that's for tributes, I think. So basically it has, you know, it can replace any other monster. So I'll probably use that to replace in that the Blue Eyes part, and then obviously he would fill the role of dragon. Because that was the whole fun aspect. That's actually why I wanted Battle of Chaos when it first came out, just because it also has that that fusion behemoth card, where it's basically 3 different monsters, and you can't use super poly. So I feel like it's more fun and rewarding for people that, you know, want to play like an old school retro fusion deck, whether it's, you know, viable or not, you know. Seemed cool. Oh, I haven't seen a level 2 XYZ in a while, so that kind of makes me happy, because it only has, because it's 2 or more, so it can at least do 2 1900s, so it's not too bad. Oh, finally a secret Ice Shade. I think I've heard some people like Ice Shade. I haven't really done Ice Shade. Oh, this is the remix of that older card. Oh, it's a rock. This one, interesting. Interesting. Oh, more DDD. I also had a DDD deck, so that'll be fun. I'll definitely try to record more where I'll find my old school boxes, you know, and open them at random with you guys, you know, not looking at them prior, not trying to store anything, just because I feel like it's a nice mystery that way. You know, and I don't even talk about like, oh, why did I put this many in the deck? You know, it's more I'm just like, oh, why did I put that many in the deck? Like, is that normal, guys? Oh, the Magic Karibo. Again, I doubt this is worth much. It just looks really cool because it's literally combining Yugi's, like, you know, 2 most iconic cards, Karibo and Dark Magician. I like how I almost sound like Joey. I think, yo, and Dark Magician, yo, Joey, come on. That's what I always loved growing up in New York. I'm like, what? I was like, they literally made Joey a guy from Staten Island, which basically means you're just like a Italian New Yorker. Come on, Joey, it's your sister. My eyes, the gun. Joey, what's going on? I haven't seen this card in forever. Is this a new? No, I don't know. Unless I saw it like leaked months ago on the internet. Liebermancer Geek Boy. Hello, Geek Boy. Oh, that's fun and cool. So yeah, it's nice how they have more Ghost Trick cards, because I actually had a buddy growing up. One of the few people I knew that was, you know, from school that was into Yu-Gi-Oh! In total, it was him and one other guy that were actually into Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like the other guy kind of stopped early, or I don't know, we just fell off as friends in general. But at least with that guy, he actually did have his own Ghost Trick card. Oh god, it was such an annoying deck, especially because I remember one of my favorite decks at that point was Gimmick Puppets. I know they've gotten support since then, you know, during my absence of card games. Maybe I ordered one, but even still, I know it's hard to compete with Gimmick Puppet. But yeah, he just always did Ghost Trick on it, and I was like, oh my god, so difficult. We're getting a lot of the Blue Eye support. Obviously, I know that Blue Eyes, no one really plays it in real life. It's more of just like a deck that's hard to, you know, get rarity-wise in Master Duel, but everyone loves it because it's so iconic, so it brings people back into the game. Fire Opal Head. I always found that cool how there's a lot of vanilla Pendulum Fire monsters. Different archetypes. Cool. Oh yeah, Dictator of D. I remember seeing that and I thought that was cool because I tried making it way long ago because I had like the original copies of Lord of D, and I was like, you know what, let me try to make a deck with it, even though it's most likely very bricky, considering like Flute of Summoning Dragon literally is, what, useless without Lord of D? And Lord of D is not a card you really want on your own. I like how this more turned into me randomly talking, because not every card really, you know, has a talking point. We're on the last pack. Let's get some last pack magic. You know, I don't want to make it too long, you know, with my rambling, but that's why I was just like focusing on whatever I saw and liked. I like how the camera was good for a majority of the time, then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, let's get out of focus for the last pack. And more Ice Shade. I know Team APS, always Paul, he likes using Ice Shades. So I'm not gonna sleeve these up all right now. I'll just do a quick drive-by and just showcase to you all the cards. There we go. We did not really, did we? Oh, we still got 2 secrets, but I was gonna say, I was like, isn't the minimum of secrets like at least 2 per box? And I'm like, gosh, we did not get like good pull rates. I'm actually upset. I know it's obviously one of the more expensive cards, so it's hard to get, but I wanted that Fusion Behemoth card. So yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed, and again, we got to end it off on this bad boy. Look at him. So yeah, stay happy, stay healthy, and hopefully you enjoyed the opening of Battle of Chaos with David.